Hello and welcome to a session with me, Coach Karina. Thank you for allowing me your precious time, and I sincerely always hope that this adds tremendous value to you. The session is about needing validation and looking for approval. I'm going to try and keep this one short, but I could actually have a whole long lecture and a whole long conversation about this. Let me tell you of a personal story. When I was much younger, I'm going to be 44 this year. Yay! When I was much younger, I was probably around 25, 26, around that time. And I was in the recruitment industry. I was flying high. I was doing really well. Lots of energy, lots of drive. Loved what I did. And I had made a shift into a new organization. And here I was doing deal after deal, placing people after people. Note, this was actually my job. But I was just flying high. I was doing really, really incredibly well. And then I remembered phoning my mum, my dearest, on my way home, like, oh, they don't appreciate me. And they never say, well done. And she said such wise words to me. She says, you've got to stop looking for approval and validation. Isn't that your job? Isn't that what you're getting paid for? Yes. My mum has always given it to me straight and direct. I love it. And she says, the moment you can stop that, you'll be free from so many other things. And it led me to discover some more deeper things into myself, and which I work with a lot of my clients, is it also boils down to your self-worth and how do you feel about yourself inside and your self-love. Truth be told, when you feel you've done a good job, when you feel you did your best, you don't actually need validation. But also when you are healthy within your spirit and you know that you living your best version of yourself and you're comfortable with who you are, you've learned to accept yourself, you've learned to realize that you are enough and that you love yourself. And I'm not talking in any sort of narcissistic way, but just being at peace with yourself. It doesn't quite matter what anyone else thinks out there or says about you. You are at peace. Sure, you are not a robot, but it is such a liberation when you reach that point. So if you are in this space where sometimes you're wanting validation, you're seeking approval, that might mean that there's a little bit of inner work that you need to do. And let me just remind you, that inner work, don't go and try and do it on your own. There's a plethora of people, almost 8 billion people on this planet. Really, it's not for you to deal with stuff on your own. There are wonderful people out there who will help you to navigate and find your way through in this journey of understanding to yourself and working on the things that you need to heal on yourself. But if you know you've done your level best, if you know you put your best foot forward, you've given it everything, you don't need validation. It's great if you get it. And there's something that happens. Once you stop needing validation, you all of a sudden get it. So back to my story, I was like, hard feedback from my mummy, and I thought, I'm going to try this. I've got nothing to lose. So I thought, I'm just going to carry on doing what I do and what I love. And surest to God, it was the most amazing thing. Within just 3 weeks, I was like, all of a sudden, oh, Karina, well done this, and Karina, you're amazing, and Karina, this. And then I kept on thinking, it's wonderful when you don't need it. It's lovely to get it. But it's wonderful when you just don't need it. It doesn't matter, because you are doing this because you want to do this, not because you need somebody else to validate you. So I hope that little story, my little personal story, helped you and evokes something inside of you. And I hope that you can be free of needing any sort of validation, and that you work on understanding your potential and your self-worth. And that is a journey that never stops, by the way. And it's one that is massive growth and beautiful and difficult at times, but just as Rumi said, the pain is where the light enters you. So when something's painful happening for you, where you have to learn something that's difficult, there's that light that's entering you. That light is that wisdom. So I hope this helped you. I hope this left you with some food for thought, and please do feel free to share this message with someone you think needs to hear this. And of course, wishing you best and blessings, and stay safe and live consciously. Take care.